investor with the capacity yourself, Ghana is a very green ground for you to invest. Welcome to Energy Quest. My name is Leslie, and today we're going to look at the career and business opportunities in the energy sector. And this is the second of our three-part series, and today's focus is on oil and gas. This is definitely my passion. This is where I have also grown my career for a decade and a half nearly, and I did not get the opportunity you're getting today. I had no one to direct me on what opportunities are available, what career opportunities are available. So if you have the opportunity, I bet you're going to get a pen and a paper, note them down, and let's see how you can implement some of these opportunities. And before we take off, go right down and click on the subscribe button so you do not miss any of the episodes for this season. So to start with, I'm going to talk about LPG. LPG as a product has lots of career lines and businesses all through, but we're first going to look at distribution. Have you ever heard about the cylinder recirculation policy? Tell me what you know. Put it right there in the comments. But well, in summary, I'm going to tell you about what the chain is supposed to look like. That's going to be a policy that would have us going back to the old times. In the old times, we used to have our cylinders in Ghana branded. When you have a Guel cylinder, you only return it to the shop and pick up a Guel cylinder already filled up. When you have a Shell cylinder, you just do similar. You swap and you go, right? Yes, so we're going right back to that. But this policy is not yet implemented by the National Petroleum Authority. So we're going to look at the aspects that is already available to us. The policy's main aim is to provide safety legislation and operational standards. Considering this policy is not yet implemented, which aspects of it can we take off even before this comes through? I'll suggest the very base of it. Let's start small. Fill up cylinders in neighborhoods and deliver door to door. I have a good friend who's already in this business and it's pretty exciting. Look up Henos Energy and call them for your filled cylinders. They're going to deliver to you and just swap and go. That's convenience, isn't it? I know Express Gas into similar business and they also swap and go. If you are in such business as well, leave your comments right down there and then put your company name there. Let's help ourselves. Let's sell your business as well. So tell us how you do it and see how others can also consider joining in that business. I think that's lucrative. Another thing we're going to look at is legal counsel. This is an industry where legalities are just all over. How do various companies sign up and firm up contracts? How do we protect our credits? How do we get businesses done across countries with investors that come in? You could consider studying something in petroleum law. Yes, you can either set up a firm or you can consider specializing in that to support an existing firm. I think that's a great opportunity we can consider, isn't it? The next thing I'm going to talk about is cleaning companies. Cleaning companies are very essential in the oil and gas industry. A good one that is dealing with all the spillages upstream is Zoil. I think they're doing amazing and kudos to them. But what can you do as well? For cleaning, you can start small. You can choose to do cleaning in offices. You can choose to set up cleaning companies that has good lines of good strategies with safety. And yes, you can support upstream. There are lots of opportunities there for cleaning companies. Interestingly, HR services is something that is priority in this industry. Why? Because it's an industry that has lots of expatriates coming in. It's an industry that has lots of foreign companies coming in. How do they find local expertise to do business? Yes, they need you, HR person. So are you setting up a consultancy or are you supporting an existing company? We'll be able to supply the right human resource. Yes. So HR services is a must. And yes, you'd need to train people as well. So consider HR services in the oil and gas sector. Refining and construction. That's a very big deal here. Currently in Ghana, we are producing oil, but we are exporting all of it. None of it is being refined in Ghana. Why? Because we do not have the capacity. How do we position ourselves for this? Are you working in some refinery out in another country? Can you talk to them? Are you able to find investors to come and help you with a refinery? Are you an investor with the capacity yourself? Ghana is a very green ground for you to invest in refinery business here. That brings me to something really interesting and big. Ever heard of the Petroleum Hub? This is going to be one of the biggest opportunities of oil and gas investments in West Africa and across Africa. The bill was passed for this in October of 2020, and the Council of State approved Charles Owusu to be the CEO on 18th August of 2021. Since then, so much work has been done. There was a board that was put together in September of 2021. After then, so much has been done going around the world to get investors. What is this Petroleum Hub about? Tell us about it in the comments if you know. But well, this Petroleum Hub is going to be built in the Jomoro district in the Western Enclave, and this will cover a 20,000 acre land. There's going to be so much on that project. We're expecting to have about 3 refineries. We're expecting to have about 5 petrochemical plants, jetties, port infrastructure, about 10 million cubic storage tanks right in that Petroleum Hub. And other auxiliary facilities will be there. Investors, this is your opportunity. But well, what if you're not an investor, but you want to look at other auxiliary businesses all around the Petroleum Hub? Yes, you have the opportunity to. Definitely we would need to build hotels in the area, don't we? Definitely we would need to have other hospitality services. And yes, employment is going to boom in that area. Are you considering a career in any of those that I've mentioned already? Why don't you study a course that will position you to have an opportunity in this hub? Because Ghana is going to be the center of Africa when it comes to petroleum when this hub is underway. This hub is going to be one of the very first in Africa. This is huge. Please do not sit back and let this pass you by. There's definitely an opportunity in there because the jobs to be created will be nearly 1 million. So yes, you can have this come through and you still sit back and dream of being in the oil and gas sector. The opportunity is here. Prepare, because this could be ready by 2030 and you could be ready to zoom right in. So yes, the Petroleum Hub is a very big opportunity that you should consider. What do you think? Shall we have an episode on the Petroleum Hub? Leave a comment down there. Tell us what you want to hear about, what you want to learn about. And if you really do have interest, we're going to bring an expert on the Petroleum Hub and we're going to understand well what this hub is about, what opportunities are available for us, because that's where our interest is, isn't it? Okay, so next I'm going to talk about software development. This is the space that I think that every tech person should consider because it's the tech person who ease our processes. Downstream in Ghana, we do need such softwares developed to ease our processes and aid us with credit, health and safety and all that. So consider it, and same is needed upstream. So software development, as I told you, the oil and gas sector has all kinds of careers, every kind that you need. Look, you don't need to be an engineer to benefit of this sector. Catering and laundry services is another one you can look at. People go upstream and how are they fed? Think about that. Yes. So what do you do in the catering sector? What opportunity can you have in here? Find out. There's room for that caterer and there's room for that laundry business. Yes, our overalls have to be washed. So think through and then strategize how you can enter the space. And health, safety, and environment are a very big deal in our sector. Because of the nature of this business, safety is priority. Are you in the position to train people to be safety conscious, to train people in quality issues? Do you have an opportunity in this space? Let's see how you can put a foot in here. And yes, if you do have a career in quality or health and safety, please consider the oil and gas sector. In all this, we've spoken much about businesses. What about our careers? We have careers spanning from the accountant to the salesperson. Yes, even psychologists who takes care of people who need all the support in the oil and gas sector. Yes, the industrial psychologists have a room here as well. Walk right in, strategize, plan, and you will have an opportunity in here as well. Just like we do with our energy career seminars, which the Energy Quest Foundation organizes annually, we have given you insights and guides into the oil and gas industry. We're going to delve deeper in subsequent episodes where we're going to teach on how to go about these. Because sometimes you have an idea of what is available, but how do you go about it? Where do you start from? We're going to do that in another episode and have an expert who's going to guide us to safely land in the oil and gas industry, either as an investor, a business person, a career person, a student who's trying to find an opportunity into building a lasting career. We're here for you. So stay tuned, leave your comments so we will know what exactly you want us to talk about. And thanks for watching. This is what we do on Energy Quest. We demystify the energy sector and add value. Till we meet again. Ciao.